I said, this is not about people with titles. This is about mothers and fathers who cry every single night. Every time we meet like this, they relive it over and over again. So you need to hear from them.
I stand on the shoulders of the mothers and fathers behind me that have lost their children to gun violence. I do not speak to the police today. I speak to my community. Because where's Miss Ruthie from the second floor window? And where's Miss Esther that used to watch the kids? We do not have them no more. And we need them to come back. Do you want to stand here like I am? With the mothers and the fathers here? It hurts me to stand here. But I'm also proud to be a part of this organization. Why? They saved my life. Because if not, I would have been a shooter. But we all came to Harlem Mother's Day to stop another violent end. Because I swear to you not, you do not want to be in this position. Don't blame them for killing us. Blame us for killing us.
I also want to thank Harlem Mothers Save and Jackie Rowe Adams. And I want to thank our chaplains and our reverends and certainly all of those who are here. We have had 500 people shot in New York this year.
We're going to hear, I'm sure, from other speakers about the strategies to deal with gun violence locally. But this is a long game. This is a long game. It has to deal with mental instability in some cases. It has to deal with homelessness in some cases. But it has to deal with the men, primarily, and women in Washington, D.C., who don't have the guts to stand up to the NRA and the gun lobby, and to stop taking their money, and to start passing laws that will restrict the access of guns flowing state to state without background checks and everything else.
And I see a picture of State Senator Brad Hoylman walking with Jackie Rowe Adams. Because his commitment to end gun violence is real, and Jackie believes in that. I remember when Jackie Rowe and some of the mothers came into my office.
Tell the story.
And there were a lot of tears on both ends. But they were sick and tired of the gun violence. When she told me the story, that kids were buying guns in the bodegas. And we were able to start Harlem Mothers Save, and they've made a real impact. So with that, I just want to hear all of you say what was on the flyer today. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
First time that I went to visit the Monday night group that Jackie convenes for parents who have lost their children to gun violence. And I thought I knew what I was going to hear, right? I thought they were going to talk about the pain of losing their kids and that pain that never goes away. But there was more than that. These, folks from all 5 boroughs described the pain that stays with you and that goes deeper when you don't get justice, when you don't know what happened to your child, when someone has not been held accountable. And they talked about the pain that they feel every time somebody else's child is lost to gun violence, and it hits them again fresh and anew. And we talked about doing cold cases, and we talked about prosecuting different kinds of murders, as I have as a federal prosecutor, as a state prosecutor. And we talked about how what's going on now is completely intolerable. In the last month, there were 170 shootings, the worst since 1997.
Save our children! 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 We denounce it.
It is a battle for the Second Amendment. Some people fool you, say, no, we don't want to change the Second Amendment. Yes, we do. We want to control it. So our people don't get killed. So your people don't get killed. So police officers don't have to run into hails of bullets to make a living. You know what happens when somebody goes out and shoots somebody, right? What happens? People buy guns.
We out here say enough is enough.